Today we're going to be taking a look at this Transformers Bayverse mystery box, and make sure to watch till the end for a devastating surprise. Hey, what's up guys, it's me again, and finally we are going to be looking at the Transformers Bayverse mystery box. I'm so excited that we finally get to do this video, and yeah, let's do it. Whoa. Alright, so as you can see, there are a lot of Transformers figures in this. Because look, I'm touching the tip of the box right now. My hand is not even in frame anymore. So yeah guys, before we start, I just want to say that these are a mixture of different Hasbro figures, KOs, third parties, Byway, if you guys are into that stuff. So yeah, let's just get into it. So first up, we're going to look at the first Transformer to appear on screen. This is the Voyager class Blackout figure. Super cool, very menacing design. Look at his face. My goodness. So we first saw him in the military base raid scene. That was the first scene that showed up in the cinemas in 2007 in the first Transformers movie. Really cool. He actually comes with a Scorponok right here. And Scorponok fits into this little thing he has on his back, if we can get it open. So he just goes in right there, and then boom, you can shut it just like that, and there you go. Our first character that we're going to be looking at today, Blackout. Alright, next up, let's get this Optimus Prime. This is a KO. Super cool figure still. The only problem that I have with this are the eyes. But other than that, it's a really nice Optimus, and some of the parts are even metal, which I really appreciate. Like these kind of knees that he has here, they are metal. Nice, moving on. Okay, I see Barricade right here. This is one of the first figures I got for my Bayverse collection. Super cool. So he's got the police, and here you can see the motto or something, to punish and enslave. That's crazy for a police car. You can see the 643 here, the police logo, and he's got this kind of springy jointed arm to resemble his buzzsaw that he has in the movies. I don't have the Voyager figure. This is all I got for my Barricade. And there's his face sculpt. Really scary. I love Barricade's design. I actually used Barricade in the the Roblox game that came out, because he was one of the characters that you get for free when you start playing it. So that's, yeah, just something I thought I'd share. Alright, we've done one Autobot and 2 Decepticons so far, so let's get 2 Autobots. Skids and Mudflap. Right there. I got these as a set. Someone was selling them online, so I picked them up real quick. Super cute. Look, they're really small. Well, not really. They're not that small. Probably almost as big as my hands. And this Skids actually has like a punching mechanic when you click this button down, so check this out. Super funny, really cute. And his face sculpt, well, that's actually pretty detailed now that I look at it. And you can press the chest to make him bob his head or something. I don't know what the point is. You can do it with this one too. But the head doesn't bob on this. It's just these parts. And it actually comes with a cannon here that once you press this down, something will shoot out, but I don't have the cannon. I think this is custom painted from the guy I got it from. So yeah, Skids and Mudflap. Moving on, we've got, ooh, look at this big guy, Jetfire. Oh, his legs are all messed up. Let's fix that. Jetfire. Look how cool this looks. So let's get Skids just as a size comparison. Here we are. So Skids is probably a third of the size of this Jetfire figure right here. And he comes with this cane that he has that you see in the movies. And it actually has wheels right there. Super cool. And this axe, however, the hands don't have any articulation. So you're going to have to peg them in the holes right there. So I guess that's okay. Cool display piece. Really nice face sculpt as well here. You guys can want to take a closer look at that. Really nice. Yeah, that is so epic. And you can actually disassemble him and attach him to a Studio Series Optimus Prime, which I'm not going to be doing now. maybe in a future video. Super cool, super big. Nice. Next up, Bumblebee. Everyone loves Bumblebee. Who doesn't love Bumblebee? Come on, he's one of the coolest characters out there. He actually comes with a blaster that you can attach to his arm right here. If I can get it in. There we go. You can get him into some cool, sick action poses like that, where he's shooting his blaster like that. Wow, super cool. I love that scene where he uppercutted Soundwave in the chest, and then he transformed his arm into a blaster, and then boom, just blasted Soundwave's head off. And Soundwave, I believe he screamed, "No!" Something like that. So yeah, really cool. Speaking of Soundwave, here he is. He's alive and well. So this is actually one of my favorite KOs that I have in the box. Look at that. Look at this. I love this matte silver shiny look. Oh my gosh, it's so nice. It's so nice. It's very intricate. There's so many details on this thing. I mean, look at the arm. Just the arm alone. And we got the Mercedes-Benz logo here. So many articulated points on this. Like, this moves so much. It gets to a point where it moves so much that I can't even stand it that well anymore. So that's my only problem with it. The joints are kind of loose, but other than that, what a beautiful figure. The colors were really well. The blues, the golds, the red right here, and the pink. Wow. Another look at his head. Super cool. Now, next up, let's take a look at Ratchet. Rest in peace to the boy. So he's got this little tire claw thing that you can attach to his arm right there. And I want to say something. I like this Ratchet design more than the other Ratchet designs we have. I think the BAYVERSE Ratchet is probably my favorite because, I don't know, it's just something about this green that makes me feel some sort of way. I can't explain it. If you guys know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the blues look really nice here too. Very nice. And the alt mode, well, the alt mode's nice, but I prefer it in this form. He actually came with something here. I think it fell off. I can, we'll find it later. Oh well. But yeah, there's Ratchet. Pretty big actually. Yeah, nice thick calves. Right, Starscream. This is the Studio Series Voyager Starscream that we have here. Really, oh wait, I didn't even notice the golds right here. I only noticed them now that the light is reflecting off of them. Really pretty. You got his Cybertronian kind of sigils right here and the Decepticon logo right there. And his his markings that you be seeing in the movies. The other Studio Series Starscream, I believe, doesn't have the markings. I'll put a photo up on the screen right now. But yeah, this is really nice. We got his saw. You can actually convert one of his arms into the saw by doing this and putting it there. And then, boom, sliding it in. There, now his arm is the saw. Wow. Really nice. I love this figure. I love just playing around with it, like transforming it every now and then. Really nice. All right. I know you guys have been eyeing it since the start of the video. Grimlock. This, oh my gosh, this beast of a figure. Look at that. He actually comes with his mace right here, his weapon. And you can actually open it up like that. Why can't I open this? There we go. She open it up like that. Put it into his hand. And then there, look, you've just got, oh my gosh, how manly does that look? Beautiful. Oh wait, I just realized something. We don't have his spike up. There we go. Now that's Grimlock. I knew something was missing. Yeah, so there he is, guys, with the tail arm. You can detach it like that. And you can have him sort of just standing like that menacingly. Dude, he doesn't need to do anything. You don't need to put him in a pose and he just looks like that. That's insane. The back, my goodness. The details on this figure are crazy. Let's put these away. Let's look at the figure. Oh my goodness. The dinosaur teeth, the dinosaur head's eyes pauldrons. Who thought of that? Whoever thought of that deserves a raise. I mean, that is insane. I like this Grimlock design more than the original. Super cool. And if you guys can't see it, there's a bit of green right here. So it's like the Statue of Liberty kind of green right there. Super nice. And this is his head sculpt. Damn, bro. All right. Next up. Ironhide. This was my favorite Transformer growing up. Yeah, I loved Ironhide in the Bayverse movies. So cool. I have like 4 Ironhides here. So we're gonna get into them. But I love that scene where he said, "You feeling lucky, punk?"
You feeling lucky, punk?
That's what made me like Ironhide the most. I mean, look how cool he looks. And you even got his scarred right eye there. Super cool. Cannons look really nice here too. Yeah, Ironhide, what a sick design. What an awesome, bulky design. I love it. Oh, and we got, love him or hate him, this figure looks awesome. This is Sentinel Prime. Damn. Dude, I forgot how cool this figure looked until I opened this box again. We've actually got his blades here. Yeah, right here. And all you gotta do with the blades is you put one of them in his hand like that. And the other one should slip right in. Just like that. And of course, you can't forget his shield. You know, I was so annoyed at Sentinel in the movie, but I have to admit that this figure goes hard. Look at that. They perfectly got his head right here. Wow. You know, fun fact, in the concept art leaks of the movie, they actually had this render of Sentinel Prime and they labeled it Ultra Magnus to throw off the fans. Really cool. Here's his back. Here are the kind of wings he has going on, the cape wings. I don't know what they are, but they look cool. He really looks like some royal guard or something. He even looks like a warrior king, if you guys know what I mean. Yeah, sick figure. Here, this is the one I wanted to get into as well. The Unused Arcee design. Yep, not much to say about this other than I love how it isn't like sexualized, how other female characters are. I know it's not accurate to G1, but dude, I mean, none of these are accurate to G1. But yeah, I love that this Arcee looks more alien and robotic while still keeping the feminine kind of traits. I love this Arcee figure. Even though she didn't show up in the movie, which I wish she did. I don't know if you guys can hear that. There's thunder outside. Oh well. The blue looks really nice. Yeah, really cool, really cool. I enjoy this figure a lot. All right, next up, let's go. Jazz. Jazz right here, rest in peace, my boy. Yeah, I actually like this figure more than the other one, the bigger and taller one, because this scales better with the other figures that I have. So if I want to have the original the original 5 rather, this scales better. And yeah, it's just, I really like this head sculpt. It's really cool, his masked head sculpt. We did see his unmasked version, but you know, I prefer this. And the bunny ears, really cool. Really nice sculpting on this. Look at the details right there. We got the Autobot logo. Wow. Really nice. I love this figure so much. You know, I love it so much. In fact, I've got another one. Except this one is more of a metallic silver. Because if you compare these two, you can't really see the difference on camera. This one is more metallic and this one is more plasticky. This is more matte. If you guys can see that on camera. Yeah, this one's broken though. It doesn't have the back piece right there. So when you transform into car mode, it doesn't look good. So I don't really transform them into car mode anyway, because I prefer their robot forms. Yeah, this one has different paint applications here, the gold on the feet. Super cool. Too bad he died, so we got a replacement for a cool, kind of swaggy, cool character. We got Sideswipe right here with his blades and the roller skates that he has. I mean, who do you guys prefer, Jazz or Sideswipe? I personally like Jazz, but I can see why people would put Sideswipe above him. And with this figure, you actually can hide the blades by doing this, by bringing them up like that. But they're not totally hidden, but they do give a sleek kind of pointing up look to go with the wings right here. So for the other one, yeah, right there. Really nice. Similar design to Jazz too. Okay, what the? Is this even Bayverse or is this from Rise of the Beast? I can't tell. It's what a fun figure. I'm actually gonna transform it right now for you guys. This Legends class Bumblebee. Okay, boom, there we are, Bumblebee. Okay, this one's popping out so much. The color is just so different. This Bonecrusher, oh my goodness. This is probably my favorite Decepticon design in all of the Bayverse. Because look, I mean, he looks like a bug. You know what I mean? He looks like, if you guys have played StarCraft, he looks like Zerg. Like a Zerg unit turned robot. They're basically like insects, like space insects. So imagine like a space insect turned into a bug. This is what this guy looks like, and he looks so. I don't know what word to use. Gnarly. I don't. Dude, who does anyone still say that word? Whatever. The the beige looks really good with the blue right here. I love this kind of blue. What color is that? Turquoise. Yeah, dude. It reminds me of like Thousand Suns. If you guys know Warhammer. Really cool. Really cool. This kind of like scrappy design. Oh my goodness. I can't get over this figure. One of the first Bayverse figures I got along with the Barricade. I'm pretty sure I got them on the same day. Too bad we didn't get to see more of them. Yeah, there we go. Bonecrusher. All right. Now here we've got Autobot Hound. So, you know, I'm actually not sure if this is a KO. I got this some time ago. I got this quite a few years ago. Yeah, Hound. He's just like Bulkhead, honestly. I wish we had Bulkhead instead of Hound in the movies, though. Fight me. You guys can hate on me for that, but I do stand by what I said. I prefer Bulkhead, but this guy was funny too. I mean, his jokes were really good. He was really wasteful with his ammo, though. He was just shooting them in the sky for no reason. And we've got his guns here that you can actually detach. So you can have him like in a shooting position, or you can have him shooting his ammo up in the air like he just doesn't care. Okay, really nice. So there's his face sculpt, really detailed too. You can see the kind of packs he has. I should paint on this. I should give this a paint job. Maybe it'll look better. Okay, moving on. We're down to our last few. Shockwave. Oh my goodness. This is one of the most intricate kind of designs they had for the Bayverse figures. Because, I mean, look at all. There's so much going on. There's so much going on, yet somehow it looks good. This big kind of blade that he has here, and of course his signature blaster. So cool. And here is his head sculpt. Really scary. They even said it in the movie. What a scary Decepticon. And this really scales well with the Starscream figure we have right here, because this is approximately how big they are in the movie next to each other. Oh yeah, really nice. Some parts on this are metal as well. And we got the back. Yeah. Wow. One more look at him before we move on. All right, next up. Okay, let's get this hot rod right here. Really small, not much to say about this hot rod. Hot rod.
Je m'appelle Hot Rod.
That's what?
Yeah, very nice. Very sleek kind of design. Pretty car. I like it. Moving on. Oh, we have this really flimsy KO Ironhide right here. So, yeah, it just opens up like that. Transformation isn't exactly smooth as well. This is one of the first Ironhides I actually got, I think. So, yeah, there's this Ironhide. You know, I might just transform it into vehicle mode after this video because this doesn't look good. Speaking of Ironhide, we have this, I believe, the Dark of the Moon Ironhide or Revenge of the Fallen. I'm not sure. The back part broke and falls off a lot, so I can attach that. But Yeah, really nice gray Ironhide that we have here. He actually comes with these blasters, so you can attach them like that. Yeah, my girlfriend actually got this for me. Thank you so much. I love my girlfriend. You know, now that I think about it, she got me a lot of Transformers figures. So yeah, you can attach it right there, and they actually have a play feature where you can just pop this out. It goes like this, and this one actually shoots. So, and it spins when you do shoot it. Really nice. All right, let's get the missile here. Next up, we've got Ironhide again. So, as you guys can tell, I wasn't lying when I said Ironhide was my favorite character growing up. Yeah, this is the Leader Class Dark of the Moon Ironhide. Really big figure. It's probably 13 or 14 inches tall, and it has a lot going for it. So, I just want to show you guys this Autobot logo right here. If you flip it down, the lights glow and this Gatling gun kind of comes out and spins. So once again, really cool. It's supposed to make sounds, and he says stuff like Ironhide ready, and it's supposed to go like brrr. It's supposed to make like gun sounds, but I guess over the years the sound system has been damaged. And he's actually got his cannons too, if you guys were wondering. So here you pull this out, and then boom, this one comes out, and this one too. So if we can get that. There we go. So yeah, Ironhide really reminds me of War Machine. If you guys know Marvel, he is a lot like War Machine. He's got a ton of weapons here. So you can have him in this kind of pose where he's just shooting all of his guns like Rambo style. Super nice. And this compartment in his leg actually has his blade right here, and in the other leg it already broke. There's supposed to be a cannon that shoots a missile, but oh well. It's gone. But yeah, this is really cool. I love this Ironhide figure. So bulky. So nice. One more time. How fun. All right, we're getting down to our last three. Oh my goodness. Oh, here's Ratchet's thing. Here we've got the earth-shattering Megatron. Oh my goodness. They really captured the design really well, and this color is better than the Studio Series one. That's why I picked this up instead of the Hasbro. My goodness, look at that beauty. So all the colors here are so nice. It's not like a perfect silver that goes all around his body. It's kind of tainted by some yellow shade, if you will. Yeah, and his hand, really cool. And the blaster, you can't forget it. You cannot forget the blaster. So there, we got him in a shooting pose. We got him in a, yeah. His head sculpt right there. Optimus Prime. And on the back, you got sort of the face, the eyes, and the nose with the kind of ears sticking out here. Silly. Yeah, really nice. And the tracks, super detailed. I mean, if you look inside right there, you can see there's detail as well. Inner thigh detail. Everywhere there's so much detail. Oh, that's what I love about the Bayverse movies, is that they look like they don't belong here, you know? Beautiful. All right, now we got this Leader Class Hunt for the Decepticons Starscream. This was, I believe, my first Leader Class figure. Yeah, I definitely think this is my first Leader Class figure. So the sound system is gone, and this gimmick still works though. You can open his mouth with the cockpit right there, and his weapons are still intact. You can still pull them out by flicking this lever back. Let me show you guys. Yeah, right there. Other side. Really nice. Bayverse Starscream is probably my favorite Starscream design, just right below the Transformers Prime Starscream. So my ranking goes Transformers Prime, Bayverse, and then the G1 Starscream design. You know, I wish Starscream got more screen time, but I understand that they can't have the Transformers all over the movie. They've got to have some human scenes because That might just kill the budget. Yeah, really nice. They've got a butterfly joint on this too, just like the Maximum Hulk. Really nice. So you can really get him into a forward shooting pose like that. Insane. His chicken legs. I love the little chicken legs that he's got there. All right. Oh, and there's a leaf. Now look at this bad boy. Let's get the box out of the way. This is the XP14 Optimus Prime. There's a lot of things I have to say about this figure. So not only is it extremely big, to put into perspective, here is the leader class Starscream that we have. And I mean, that just says everything. So first I want to talk about the details. Really nice metallic coloring going all over the figure right here. The feet, look at they even sculpted this in. They sculpted that in, and they got the flame decals here. And the head sculpt, so pretty. Look at that. I mean, this as a display piece would just light up your room. Like you can have this and nothing else in your room and it would look good, I swear. I've tried it. No, I haven't. So some cool things about this figure are you can actually open his head like this, tilt this back. Just gotta be careful with it. You gotta tilt it back like that, and then you can twist it around, shut it, and you've got his masked form, his masked head. I prefer keeping it like this, honestly. So yeah, I'll keep it like that. And another really cool thing about this figure is that if you open his chest like this, and pull this down, then you pull this down, you actually got the matrix of leadership right there, and it does come out. What the... Dude, I was not expecting this figure to have this. Like, I just bought this figure, and then I looked at the back of the box. It said it came with, like, something inside, so I was like, what the heck? So I opened it up, and then I was pleasantly surprised to find the matrix of leadership. Insane. Insane figure. If you've got the money to spare, and this is cheap, mind you, I got this for like 40 bucks. Dude, by all means, you should get this figure. This is perfect. This is a perfect Bayverse Optimus Prime figure. Oh, I can't put this back right now. All right, let's just shut that. Then these go back like this. Boom. If you're looking to get like a Hot Toys equivalent of a Bayverse Optimus Prime for cheap, this is the one. This is like, dude, 40 bucks is insane for something like this. Look at the back too. Oh my goodness. And while this may be the last figure we have in the box, this is not the last figure I want to show you guys, because the last figure doesn't actually fit in the box. So here it is. Boom! So here we have the Supreme Class Devastator. This thing is massive. It doesn't come with all of the Constructicons, but it looks just as good when built. So let me show it to you guys. There we have the Supreme Class Devastator. Oh my goodness. The scale of this thing is huge. Even though it isn't the biggest Devastator figure that we've got out there, this thing is still really... Oh my goodness, this thing is so large. So we've got all 6 of them right here. Really pretty figure. I love how this looks. You can actually pull this tab down to get him to open his mouth like that. Oh, I forgot to flip out those bunny ears that he has. There we go. Now, I really want to get the Studio Series one, but it's quite hard to find. And when I do find it, it's like, what? It's like 200 bucks? No more, it's like 300 bucks. Yeah, dude, that is so cool. You can actually eat stuff with this. So let's take the Matrix of Leadership here and feed it to Devastator. Oh, nom 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 nom. You know, for a figure this big, I'm surprised at how good the articulation actually is. The arms move out all the way like that, which is crazy. You can get them some really, really cool poses. if I could fit it in frame. So yeah, if you guys want to see one, I could probably do a separate video on this. But for now, that'll be it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And if you wouldn't mind, I would love if you guys click that like button, subscribe, and tap the bell. It would mean a lot to me. Anyway, peace.